Guys, it's me. Whoa, my voice sounded weird. Okay, so makeup, and I was like, I'm cute. Maybe I should film something, even though I'm supposed to be doing homework, but it's fine. So anyway, I just thought like today I could make my video about like the worst people that I've ever met, because honestly there's a few of them, and like if anybody knows me, like I'm a very like don't judge that person, like you don't know them, like blah blah blah, there could be more to them and whatever, like be nice to everybody essentially, like everybody's good until proven wrong, I guess, if that makes sense. Like in my head that's what it is, like everybody has good intentions until they prove themselves that they don't. So these are just two stories about just the worst people ever that I've ever met, that like I gave them the benefit of the yeah, I gave them the benefit of the doubt, and everybody's like, that's not smart, whatever. Let me just get into the story and then you'll understand more. So I work at Starbucks, or I used to, like I already had my last day, which I have a lot of stories about Starbucks too, but we'll do that later. It was my literal, like my third day, I think, like I was still in training, and we're not supposed to have our phones like in our pockets, like in our jean pockets. We're not supposed to have our phones because it's like a safety hazard, or like you're gonna go on your phone, which I did, but like whatever. So I'm like, okay, well I guess I'll have to put it back here, like in the waiting area, like the break room I guess it's called, like the storage room, whatever. So I was like, okay, oh my gosh, this is dumb. Training on the computer, so I was like right next to my phone, like it was fine. And my friend comes in, and I'm like, oh, she's like, what are you watching on your phone? And I was like, oh, and I showed her, and like my screen, like I had just gotten this phone, so it was like perfectly clean, like whatever, like fixed. And she's like, okay, well now we have to go to the front, like leave your phone here, we have to go to the front and like practice making the drink. So I'm like, okay. And this guy comes in to work on the cable, like at the computer, like in the back. So I was like, okay, like whatever. I wasn't even thinking anything of it. And then I had a break and my friend had a break. So like she's like, I'm gonna go outside real quick. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go get my phone and then I'll come outside with you. So I go back and get my phone, and it's cracked at the top. And it's like not terrible, but it's like definitely noticeable and like cracked. Like the cameras, like where the camera is, like that part's cracked. And it was a 6+, so it's like, what, it's right at the top and like cracking down. And I was just like, I was like, okay. So I pick up my phone and I'm like looking at it, and I get outside, I'm like, hey, look at my phone. And she's like, that was not broken before, was it? And I was like, no. I was like, you know, like I think that guy broke it, but like I don't know, I don't want to say anything. She's like, no, say something right now. I was like, I don't want to, like I'm very bad at like conflict stuff. I'm like I really don't want to, like maybe it was an accident, like I don't want to be like, yo, like my phone is broken. But she's like, no, do it. So she's like, give it to me, I'll do it. So she takes my phone and like she goes to our manager and goes, hey, so like Stephanie just showed me her phone, it wasn't broken, and like now it is. And like she showed her, and my manager's like, oh my gosh, like how'd that happen, like blah blah blah. So she goes to the guy and is like, hey, like did you break this girl's phone? And he's like, no, like I didn't notice anything. And I'm like, okay, well it was in a different spot like that I put it, and it was definitely broken now. And he's like, no, like I could have, like I don't know, I don't remember breaking anything. And I'm just like, oh, like really, like you don't remember picking my phone up and moving it, like really? Okay, well whatever. So I was like, okay, what am I even supposed to do? Like I just got this phone and now it's broken. And he's like, well, like I think if it was me, like I think it was probably, then like I'll pay for it, whatever. And I was like, okay, like here's my number, just like text me your information or whatever. So I got his number and we were texting for a little bit, and he's like, yeah, like meet me at Crocker Park, blah blah blah. And I was like, I can't go that day, can you go a different day? He's like, yeah. And then like I try to get back in contact with him, and he's like doesn't reply, he stops replying. And like now it's been like a couple weeks past, and I'm like, this dude's not paying for my phone, this dude isn't doing anything. So I go to my store manager and I was like, like, he hasn't said anything to me, like, is there a way, like, someone else can pay for it, like, I didn't do this isn't fair, like, whatever. And she's like, well, no, like, technically Starbucks isn't responsible for any, like, broken items, but we can call his manager and see what she says. And, like, his manager was like, he's not responsible, like, that's your responsibility. I'm like, really? And, like, we looked later, my friend, like, picked up this cup and it was broken on the bottom, and she's like, yeah, look at this cup is broken. I was like, wow. She's like, yeah, I'm guaranteeing you, like, that cup fell off the shelf right onto your phone. And he was like freaking out, hid the cup, moved your phone. And I was like, yeah, probably, but you know what, I was like, whatever, like, he's not paying for it. So obviously I had to get it fixed myself, and it was like $600 because I couldn't even get the screen replaced because I waited so long that it literally, like, the screen was falling off my phone. So I had to get a whole new phone. So it was like $600, and I was like, wow. My friends are like, you definitely should have, like, reached out to him more, like, he should have paid for this. I'm like, I know. So I called him and was like, yeah, like, I just paid for it, it was this much, like, even if you just pay me back half, like, I really don't even care, like, just you told me you would pay for it, so, like, do it, like, what the heck. So we did that, and he's like, and he, no answer, and I'm just like, you know what, just whatever, I don't even care anymore, like, it doesn't matter. I'm like, alright, it's already paid for, I already have a new phone, so, like, whatever. My battery's gonna die, that's cool. My camera died, so I had to wait and charge the battery, and now the lighting's different. I guess we moved. Well, this won't stay, it's literally on top of my trash can because, like, I don't have a stand or anything, but whatever. I don't get mad, like, I just get like, okay, like, it's fine, like, lay me down on the floor and, like, walk across me, like, it's fine, like, I don't know. So, whatever, I was like, I'm over it. I feel like I just had to talk about it because it happened, and, like, is it interesting? I don't know, but I don't know. And then literally, like, almost the same thing happened. Like, not the same thing, but, like, almost the same thing. So I'm driving, like, on my way to school, which I hate going because I don't even know what I want to be, except for famous. So I'm on my way to school, like, and I'm already annoyed because, like, the dude I was talking to, like, not even talking to me. I was like, I don't even want to go to school. Like, I don't even want to ruin my chances of maybe if I'm beginning him, like, whatever. And I was just, like, so annoyed. So I'm at my light, and, like, my light at the end of the street, like, there's no left turning signal, it's just, like, a green light, and, like, whoever goes, goes. And I'm trying to turn left. The people across from me are turning left, so, like, we're trying to go at the same time, so we start going. And then literally, like, the person behind them, I guess, got a bit impatient and went around them while they're trying to turn left. So I'm literally in the middle of the intersection, like, mid turning left, and they come in. I see them, so I stop. I'm like, well, like, we're gonna crash. And I'm just staring at them like, yeah, I'm right here. She's not paying attention, like, and then as soon as she looks up, she's like, oh, like, I could see her face, and I was just like, thanks. I was like, great. Like, my parents aren't mad enough that I crash literally every single day, but here we go again. And so I had already hit the front of my car I hit some guy in front of me. All right, backstory again. I was driving and I just got my puppy and I hit somebody in front of me because she, like, crawled onto my lap, and so I don't know, I guess I took my foot off the brake or, like, accidentally pressed the gas, like, something happened, and I went forward. And that guy was really nice. He was like, just give me 50 bucks. I'm like, it's fine. Like, there was, like, minimal damage. So he's like, I really don't even care. Just, like, give me some money and it's fine. And I was just like, all right, like, you're nice, cool, thanks. And then I, like, have to get mine fixed, and it was, like, a lot more than $50. So I was like, ooh. But these people hit me in the same spot. So I was like, well, good. Like, at least it's in the same spot so that I don't have to do multiple repairs to, like, multiple different places on my car. And so we, like, I'm like, pull over. So we go and, like, pull over. My car is, like, leaking stuff, and, like, the front's damaged. And I'm like, thanks, like, great. And, like, I never knew what to do in that kind of situation. I was like, do I call the police? Do I call the insurance? Like, I never got taught because, like, I don't know. Apparently it's not worth knowing until after it happens. So I don't even know. But I didn't learn. So I just kind of stood there like, what do I even do? And he's like, it was a girl driving, but like her friend in the passenger seat was like, it's fine, like I'll pay for it, like just I'll give you my number, or she'll give you her number, and like text us how much it is, and like I'll pay for all of it. And I was just like, oh my gosh, like are you sure? Like I hate you guys, and like blah blah blah. They're like, no, like we'll pay for it, she just has to get to work, so like we really can't deal with this right now. And like me being the trusting person that I am, the nice, like everybody gets the benefit of the doubt, and like I'm nice, okay? I'm just like taking it like, okay, here's my number, like I'll text you what happens. And then guess who? Never heard from them again. Yeah, so I had to pay, I think like $1,800 to get my front car fixed, like. And then when I told people the story of like how I crashed, they were like, yeah, that's definitely their fault. They're like, why didn't you call the insurance, or why didn't you call the police? I'm like, I didn't know. I'm literally like, I didn't even know to do that. Like I just thought, I don't even know. Because like when I just got in that accident before, like he didn't say anything like call the insurance. He was just like, give me $50. So I thought like everybody, you know, like did that. But apparently some people in the world are the worst people ever and decide to take advantage of this situation. Oh, and another part, they were like, we don't even care about her car because we're selling it. Like they were saying that. I'm just like, oh good, like you're selling your car, so like you don't even have to worry about the repair. Like why am I thinking they're gonna take care of mine? Looking back, I was kind of dumb. I was kind of like putting my trust in these people that I don't know. But that's not that bad of a quality, so I like it, kind of. But now I'm kind of like, are you gonna pay for it, or are you just gonna be like, leave? I was like, well, next time I get in an accident, then I will call the insurance company, I guess. But yeah, those are actually like the worst people I think I've ever met. Like I'm pretty sure. And that's only 2, so that's like not that bad. Oh no, and when I tried to call her, her number was literally like gone. It was like, this person's number is disconnected or changed or something, like you can get a hold of them and blah blah blah. And I'm like, I don't even know this girl's name. Like I didn't even think that far ahead, like to get her name. Like, so a little bit that's my fault. Just a little. Just a little bit. Like I probably should have gotten her name and like everything, information, but I didn't know. I just thought, you know, people are nice in the world, and like if you say you're gonna pay for something, then just like pay for it. Like don't tell me you're gonna pay for it and then just like completely disappear off the earth. Just be like, yeah, screw you, I'm not paying for it, and like drive away. Don't be like, I'm gonna pay for it. Like, oh, cool. Like, no. But okay, I guess it's a little bit my fault of trusting people that much. But anyway, and I'm very forgiving too. Like if those people, like if I met them right now and they were like, I'm so sorry, like that we did that, I would be like, it's okay, like I understand everybody has their things that they're doing, so I'm like very forgiving. So anyway, I think that I'm gonna start doing like my favorite thing like of the week, or I guess like of the video. So right now is, what's my favorite thing right now? I think my favorite thing right now is this artist called Billie, I don't even know how to say her last name, Eilish or Eilish. And so I started listening to her music and it's like really good, and I'm just like, okay, like I can hang with that. But anyway, that's it. That's all I have. So I'm gonna go. Bye.